everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another real-time follow along workout. This is going to be a completely bodyweight workout again, and it's only going to take us 15 minutes to complete it, so you'll be done in no time. This workout's going to focus a lot on core and hip strength and stability, so get ready to focus on that. We will be hitting other things a little bit, but that's the main focus of this workout. It's going to be a little different than what I posted before, so we're actually going to do things timed. So I've got a timer here that will guide us through this, but you're essentially going to be 30 seconds on for an exercise with 10 seconds of rest, just enough time to move into the next exercise. And when we complete the circuit of 6 moves, then you'll have a whole minute off to rest and grab some water and take a little breather. Again, 3 times through. That's my favorite number, magic number, so I try to do everything 3 times. And we'll do that whole circuit again, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds of rest. So I'm going to show you the exercises before we begin so that you know what we're doing, and instead of trying to explain it while we're moving through that pretty quickly, you'll already know what to do. So the first thing is going to be a bridge walkout. So we're going to get on our backs and feet pretty close to your butt, hips distance apart. You're going to lift up into a bridge, so core is tight, glutes are engaged, and then you're going to walk your feet out and step them back in. And you're really going to feel your hamstrings engage. You want to keep your hips up throughout this and then back in. And if you want to walk them really far out and then walk them all the way back in, that's okay too. That's just going to be a lot harder on, it's just a lot harder to move with your hamstrings and your core. So the second move, we're going to stay down actually in our bridge position. We're going to lift up into a bridge and extend one leg, and we're going to do circles. So we'll do half the time circles one way, half the time circles the other direction, and then we'll take a 10-second break, and the next 30 seconds we will do the other leg. And if this is a little much, you can stay down, just keep that core engaged and do your circles from here. Small range of motion, very controlled, so you're not just letting your leg fly all over the place. And if you really want to work on unilateral strength, but these circles are hard, you can just come up and hold in this bridge position. All right. The next exercise we're going to do is reverse tabletop lifts. So kind of like you're hanging out in the sun, right? So feet are hip distance apart, heels are pushed into the ground. Your palms, fingers are facing your butt, palms are down. You're going to push through your heels and your palms and squeeze your butt to lift up into a reverse tabletop and come back down. Lift up and come back down. So this is going to work your arms and shoulders as well as your glutes and your core. Alright, then we're going to flip over, and a lot of you probably know I love bird dogs, which is an opposite arm leg lift, but we're going to do it a little differently today. So if you've mastered the bird dogs and you're sick of this, we're switching it up. And this is going to challenge your core and stability a little differently, as well as challenge some mobility in your hips and shoulders. So instead of lifting forward, we're actually going to lift out to the side. So you're going to lift opposite arm and leg out to the side. Out to the side. And if that's what you want to avoid is kind of falling all over the place. So you really have to stabilize through your core and your hips. Nice flat back and lift. And if that's a lot to lift opposite arm and leg, you can lift one limb at a time. And then just throughout the 30 seconds, switching limbs. And then the last exercise is a Superman. So I'm going to show you a few variations. You're going to come down onto your stomach. The easiest version is hands kind of right by your head. Elbows are bent, and you're just going to lift your upper body. So you're going to feel your lower back engage, and you want to squeeze your shoulder blades together to help you lift and come back down, lift and down. If you want to make this a little harder, you can lift arms and legs, so you're engaging your glutes a little bit more. And then another variation is to lift up, extend your arms out, and come back. So you can choose how you want to challenge yourself throughout. So those are our exercises. It's 5 exercises, but we get 5 moves, but like 6 exercises because we could do both legs for the bridge lifts. So I'm going to start the timer and we'll jump into it. All right, let's get going. So our first exercise will be bridge walkouts. So we've got 5 seconds until we go. Ready? Lift up and then walk your feet out. So heels out and then walk your heels back in. So 30 seconds of this. You want to keep your hips even, so your core and your glutes are engaged to keep your hips even so you're not falling all over the place. Good. If you need to make this harder, you can lift your arms in the air. This will really challenge your core. Awesome. We only have 5 more seconds here. Good. Keep breathing. All right, 10 seconds rest, and we'll move into the next exercise. So catch your breath, deep breath during this 10 seconds. Then we'll move into the next one. So lift up, extend one leg, and circles. We'll do circles in one direction for half of the 30 seconds, and then we'll switch, and I'll tell you when to switch. So nice, small, controlled circles. Good. All right, switch direction. So nice, small circles the other direction. Keep those hips up, keep them even. Again, don't drop one side. Try and keep them as even as you can. I know it's hard. Good. 2, 1. All right, down and breathe. And then we'll do the other side. So we're gonna get that heart rate up a little bit because we're moving through things quickly, but you'll get that whole minute at the end. So other leg, small circles, and you'll notice one side might be a little harder, more awkward for you. The left side is for me because I'm right-handed, so it's hard to control my circles on this leg. Good, and then switch directions, and remember if you need to come down to the floor, that's okay. If you need to just hold, that's okay too. Good, hips up, core up, engage. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, we're gonna do our tabletop lifts. So feet hips distance apart, heels push into the ground, palms into the ground. Lift your hips up nice and high so that you get parallel to the ground. Lift all the way up. Good. Nice and controlled so you're not throwing your body around. Awesome, you're halfway there. Good, push through those heels, feel those glutes squeeze and engage. Last one. All right, we're doing our quadruped lips. Our lateral lifts. So on all fours, core's engaged, back is flat. And we're gonna lift out to the side and come back down. Out to the side, come back down. So cactus arms, and then fire hydrant legs, like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Good, core's engaged, back is flat. Keep breathing, take your time, move slowly so that you can maintain control. All right, last one in this circuit, Superman. So come down to your stomach. Remember, you have options. So neck straight, and then just lift that upper body, or you can lift upper and lower, or you can lift and extend. Good. Whatever feels good for you. If you're extending, pull back and really squeeze those shoulder blades. So squeeze shoulder blades as you lift. Good, don't forget to breathe. All right. We get 10 seconds rest and then a whole minute to just breathe, catch your breath, and grab some water. So I hope this is feeling good. Hope this is feeling good so far. You're doing awesome. So we only went through 1 round. We've got 2 more to go. If you need to cut out at any point, totally cool. And if the 30 seconds feels like a lot and you can only do 20 seconds, or 15, just do the 15 and 20 and then rest the remainder of that 30 plus the extra 10 that we're all resting. So that's totally fine to take a little bit longer rest as you need it. I like to take this time to just focus and recenter, bring my heart rate down, bring my nervous system, calm my nervous system down a bit, and catch my breath. We've got just over 10 seconds, and then we're going to start all over again with our bridge walkouts. So let's get ready. And if you were walking out with 1 foot first the first time, let's do the other foot. So all the way up into your bridge, I was doing right foot first last time, so I'm doing left foot first this time. Good. Feel your glutes and hamstrings really engage as you step out. Remember, if you're more advanced, you can really step out and then step all the way back in. Okay. We're tight, hips up, and hips even. All right, 10 seconds rest. And you just go and do as many reps as you can in that 30 seconds, and you don't have to worry about counting anything. So up, extend one leg, and then small circles one direction. Initiate that movement from your hips, so you're moving your whole leg in a circle. Good. And switch directions, nice and controlled. Keep breathing, you've got 5 seconds. All right, 10 seconds rest, and then we'll do the other leg. 3, 2, 1, all the way up. Extend the other leg, and small circle from your hips. All right, switch directions. You're doing awesome. I know this one's hard. It's a lot of glute work in a row, from bridges to this, so really challenging those muscles. 5. Awesome. All right. Tabletop lifts or reverse tabletop lifts. So, feet and hands on the ground, and then lift up. Drive through your heels, squeeze your butt. Exhale as you push up, inhale as you come down. So exhale, inhale. Nice and controlled on the way down. Don't get sloppy, 10 seconds. Good. You guys got this, you're doing awesome. All right. So our quadruped lateral lifts. So onto all fours the other direction. And lift out to the side. Nice strong core, stable core. As much as you can. If you can't lift super high, that's fine. This also challenges your mobility. So if your hips are tight, you won't be able to lift out super high. My hips are tight. Need to work on some of that hip mobility a little bit more. And Superman, last one in this circuit. This goes by fast when you do the time. I hope you guys are feeling that way too. So lift up, whichever variation you want. Just upper body, it's okay, you don't have to lift super high. Lower and upper, lift and extend. I'm just gonna do lifts with you. And keep breathing. Don't shrug your shoulders up, so keep your shoulders relaxing down. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Whew. So you can take this minute to just stretch out a little bit if that feels good for you. Again, grab water, catch your breath, and then we only have one more round of the circuit. So get ready, you're doing awesome, and then you're done for the day. That feels good on my hands and my lower back. So we've got 20 more seconds in this rest. Really embrace it. This is your last long rest. And then we'll hop right back in and finish off the circuit one more time. So 10 more seconds, so we'll start getting ready. And you don't need to have a huge range of motion, 3 seconds for any of the exercises. Whatever feels good. So if you can only walk out just a tiny bit, that's totally fine. If you want to just hold here and work on squeezing the glutes and core, totally fine too. Remember to modify things if you need to. Last time doing these for the day. So focus on what you can do. Don't focus on how hard it is. Mind over matter. All right, rest. And then we'll do our leg circles. So if you tell yourself you can do it. Your mind is very powerful. So just keep telling yourself you are strong and resilient and you've got this. Because you do. And you'll get right through it. Awesome, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch directions. Keep those hips up as high as you can. Nice and controlled, core's tight. 5. Good, 10-second break, and we'll do the other leg. Keep those shoulders relaxed, so don't scrunch up your upper body. Keep that upper body open and relaxed. Good, circles one direction on this leg. I like to put my hands on my hips just to make sure I'm staying balanced and not dropping to one side. Good, switch directions with your circles. This left side is so much harder for me, it feels awkward. 5 seconds. Alright. Just enough time to get ready for the next one, our reverse tabletop lips. Ready, set, go. Lift up and come back down. So drive those hips up, push through your heels, squeeze your butt. Good. You should feel your arms working too. Definitely getting some arm action. But you can tell we're really working on that core and hip stability. So when you lift, you want to make sure you're lifting evenly through both hips and not dropping one side. Alright. Lateral quadruped lips. So back on all fours on the other side. Get that core engaged, back flat, and then lift opposite arm and leg. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you come down. Remember, you can do one limb at a time if you need to. You don't have to lift super high. Take your time, keep your core engaged. Last exercise and you're done, Supermen. Let's do this, crank it out. Whichever variation you want. So I'm gonna go hard because it's the last one. Last time we have to do this, so push yourself just a little more than you have been. You guys are doing awesome. We're almost done. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades as you come up. Back muscles engaged. Whew. We are done. So knees nice and wide, come back into child's pose. Drop your chest and stomach between your legs, just stretch out your back. Come forward into an upward facing dog. Open that chest up. Good, come to seated. To cross-legged. That feels good for you. Inhale all the way up. Exhale and twist to one side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, twist to one side. Alright, that was a blast. I hope you had a good time working out. If you did enjoy this workout in this video, give it a thumbs up so that I know you like this style, and you can always let me know in the comments what type of videos and workouts you want to see next. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram at The Influence Health for all things fitness and movement related to chronic illness, and lemons and lime for the more personal, foodie, chronic illness aspect of my life. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.